the history of Santa Fe, it's pretty dark. There's still a lot of denial from residents that live there as far as what the conquesting of Native Americans meant. They have a lot of pride. It's kind of like that episode of Sopranos when they talk about Christopher Columbus. People have a lot of pride in their ancestors, but they seem to forget that along with that, there was, entire obliteration of, a genocide. Exactly. Yeah. So, and if you go into the plaza, the Santa Fe Plaza, or what is it called? The main area.
Square to Frank Francis.
So where they sell jewelry like and all that stuff. It's the biggest touristy spot. There were slaughtered Native Americans that were buried underneath that. So there's a...
Well, and not only that, but the thing that I was kind of referencing too when I was saying it's like a white person to a brown face and building a city, is Santa Fe, the building styles are fake.
Right, yeah. So the Santa Fe style, so a lot of people attribute, Santa Fe's beauty and everything to their unique architecture. It's all uniform.
Which is... They're Adobe-ish style houses.
It's called Pueblo Revival style. So
yeah, so for those of you who aren't from this New Mexico or Arizona or wherever in the Southwest where they have this, they're basically flat roof houses that have to be a certain earthy color of stucco, and like they really do look like old adobe houses that were made of mud and grass and wood and shit.
Right, and
which are really cool.
Before 1912, there were accounts of tourists that would say that Santa Fe looked like quote unquote everyday USA. Like it looked like a Midwestern city in a way, in the way that the buildings were. But there was a decline in
super dope. Shout out to the Midwest.
So there was a decline in tourism, so they needed to increase that. So
that's their main thing.
Yeah, so they developed the Santa Fe style architecture, and they mandated it so that every building has to do that. So they've been, and that's the way it's been since then.
Walgreens's, Trader Joe's's, Walmart's.
Yeah, and it's cool. I mean, it's I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like you're saying, it's an appropriating, or it's that's totally, a Pueblo style.
They did it just for show. They did it to bring in people, which I mean, like if you kind of look at that city's like whole personality, that's what it's there for, is for show. Like the artists that bring people in, Georgia O'Keeffe, not saying she's for show, but they really like their artists, and George R.R. Martin and D.H. Lawrence or whoever you said. Yeah. Not Stephen King. It's not him. He's not there. There was another guy who wrote westerns, but he didn't. I don't think he lived in Santa Fe.
What about that Tillerman guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Did he live in Santa Fe too? He's the one that did the Skinwalker books and stuff like that. I think he may have lived actually in on the Navajo reservation.
Yeah, I think it was either Taos or somewhere out west. But and then Meow Wolf, which is massive, and we have to mention because it's in Santa Fe and there are documentaries and all this shit about it, and they're expanding to Denver and Las Vegas and wherever else. They're a tourist attraction. Like that's all. It's a really cool place, and I'm not trying to minimize or demean it or whatever, but it's literally just you walk through this thing and see really, really cool shit. But that's what it's there for, is for you to visit it and have a unique experience.